So Patrickswell at the moment look to be the more sharper. They've won 6 on the scoreboard. Ballybrown at 4 points. We're about 8 minutes away from half time. Francis O'Reilly pucks it in towards John Kinney and Pa Carey. David punches there. Colm Coughlin, he pulls it in towards Philip Foley. Philip Foley is definitely the man of the match so far for Patrickswell. He's soloing way out the wing. Left-handed, it comes to Dom. David punching it. I'm always making a mistake with Dom or David. Joe Hayes is going for the ball. But there too is John Kinney. He's playing very well for Ballybrown. Frankie Nolan palms it inside. And there to the rescue once again is Francis O'Reilly. But Anthony Cameron delivers it over the bar. Possibly Francis could have did a little bit better with that ball. But under the circumstances, possibly was lucky to get it out. There's another sub coming in from the Ballybrown team. Number 17, Ollie Coughlin. I wonder who's coming off. Is there going to be a few switches? It's Colm Coughlin, I believe, is coming off of the team. He hurled so well against Kilmallock and played a big part in their win on that night. Colm, who played with Limerick in '84 also in that minor success, but he looks to be carrying an injury, so he's possibly a little bit better off on the line. Pa Carey is there, so is Pa Foley. He pulls in the ball, it's driven way down the field towards Frankie Nolan. Frankie is going for his 7 county middle, I believe. He catches high and it's over the bar. He's really playing like a young fella. He played with Limerick in '73. He's surely showing the young lads of the 30 here today how it should be done. Direct hurling. Francis O'Reilly is coming out, pucks it way out toward the far side of the field. Sean Carey is pulling for it there, so too is Ollie Coughlin. Half in there is Dom Punch. Whipped in by Tony Hall out towards Pa Foley and Packy Hartigan. It's Foley who gets the better, but I thought it was Dave Punch who pulled in it. Yes, it was. Now coming across is Shamey Kirby, brother of Gary. It's Sean Foley. They look so much alike in physique. A shot. Wide. Well, he looked to have the defence at his mercy there, but it didn't pay off. Maybe if he hit the ball lower it would have been better, but it's easy talk from where we're sitting. The ball has gone wide. And Patrickswell are leading 1-8 to 4 points. There's 5 minutes to half time. Frankie Nolan is receiving some liquid, possibly he'd wanted. The sun is beaming down on him. Ball is hurled way in towards the centre of the field. And there's Ollie O'Connor and Joe O'Connor. There's all O'Connors. They're all brothers and cousins. Whipping in the ball. Now, yes, the referee seems to be in our way. Gary Kirby hurls the ball. That's a great ball. If it's over the bar, no, it goes wide. Way wide. There's a strong wind there. Very strong wind as Joe Hayes throws back the ball. A bit of sportsmanship there from Joe Hayes, the captain of the Patrickswell team. Throws it back to Francis O'Reilly. Francis, as I said earlier, who got married to Deirdre Hogan of Ballybrown also yesterday. The ball comes towards this side of the field. Pa Foley whips overhead of Packy Hartigan, wins with his whip. It comes to John O'Brien, sturdy corner back. It goes to Packy Hartigan again. Thirdens Kenny. He looks once, a shot, and he doubles it across the field. In there running for it now is Ollie Coughlin, Christy Keys. It's Ollie Coughlin who has the ball. Has he got the defence at his mercy? He's fouled. The referee allows the advantage. I think he allows the advantage. It's a goal. The referee has allowed. That's a great piece of refereeing from Raymond Maloney. Ballybrown have scored the goal. Well, I said this game needed an injection of a goal. It has got it. 1-4 for Ballybrown, 1-8 for Patrickswell. This game has been plugged in with electricity, and let's hope it'll beam all over it. Ball comes towards Dom Punch, Sean Carey, and there is Ollie O'Connor, an inspirational figure, the captain of Ballybrown today, running now for it as Packy Hartigan. Pa Foley is there too. He's doing a lot of cleaning up there in the half back line for Patrickswell. He whips it out towards the centre of the field, running for it. Now is there Anthony Cameron is there also. It's pulled by Tony Hall. Dom Punch is there again. He hurled it across to the far side of the field to Joe Hayes. Joe Hayes has the ball in his hand. He has the goal man at his mercy. Will he score? It's a save. John Kenny brings it out the field. That's surely what Ballybrown needed. A goal would have damaged the confidence there. Ollie O'Connor is under the ball. Small little Ollie. Well, small little Ollie has got 2 National Leagues and 2 Munster titles. Ger Hayes has the ball again. It's pulled in, and John Kenny seems to be having the better of Ger Hayes so far today. Pam from Joe Kiley. That's a bad puck from John Kenny. Pat Daverton is there. He whips. And it comes to Terence Kenny. From one Kenny almost to another. It's a free for Ballybrown. Almost 60 metres from the Patrickswell goal. Well, the game has come alive. It took it almost a half time to come alive. We're very near half time now. I've no doubt Raymond Maloney will be blowing it up within a minute. I think the subs are preparing to go towards the dressing room. Pat Daverton drives it away again. Kept in play by Christy Keys. It's still in play. It's gone across. Pat Foley is there again. He's playing very well. He played so well against Khalidi. Up for it there is Sean Carey. Sean Carey, he's dibbling, he's dabbling, he's down. He pucks with his left hand. Down towards Joe Kiley, the most senior member of this Ballybrown team. But Frankie Nolan has got inside him once more. Frankie is satisfied to tip it over the bar with the left hand. So nice to see a hurler having the use of both sides, left or right. It makes no difference to Frankie Nolan. He's marking Joe Kiley. Joe Kiley, 33, he's played under 21 with Limerick. So many of these players have played with Limerick on so many occasions on both teams. Francis O'Reilly pucks out the ball into the centre of the field. Packy Hartigan and Foley having a great contest. And some of the old traditional style hurling of whipping on the ball overhead. Jackie Power of a hand is here. He's one of those men of a hand that has numerous counties seen the hurling medals. He was hoping to see some of that today. Well, he's getting on this side of the field. Ollie O'Connor pams the ball, but to no avail. Is it yet? It's still there. Terence Kenny pucks it way harmlessly wide. The nerve set in there with Terence Kenny. Referee there, I see, having a word with Ollie O'Connor. Let's hope it wasn't for his injury. Maybe he wants to warn him a little bit. Leonard Enright pucks the ball out. That's a long delivery from Leonard Enright towards Shamie Kirby and Paul O'Connor. That's a good clearance. But Anthony Carmody, he whips to the ball. He came on the senior team for Limerick this year, and John Kenny is there again. Hurley or boot. He'll get it away out of it. It comes to Tony Hall. He's in the centre of the field. Intelligent hurling, he gives it to Pat Daverton. Pat Daverton has got inside Paul Foley. Paul, and they're still going. Pat Daverton has cut it once. He hits it low and wide. While Ballybrown have this tenacious work to bring the ball from the backs up to the forwards. But it must be said, the finishing is very, very poor. Referee Raymond Maloney blows it for half time. So the score goes: Ballybrown 1-4, Patrickswell 1-9. Well, the first half wasn't all that tenacious up to 25 minutes. And then the last 10 minutes of this first half have seemed to have come alive. Somebody plugged in the electricity. So let's hope they'll keep